Are you tired of feeling like your diabetes is controlling your life instead of the other way around? What if I told you that nature has provided us with powerful allies that can help you manage your blood sugar levels more effectively? In this video, you'll discover remarkable natural solutions that thousands of people over 50 are using to take back control of their health and even create new financial opportunities. I'm going to share secrets that many doctors don't discuss, natural remedies that work alongside conventional treatments to potentially reduce your dependence on medications. Stay with me until the end, because the last solution I'll share might just be the missing piece you've been searching for all along. Ready to transform your relationship with diabetes and possibly your financial future? Let's begin this journey together. The hidden connection between natural remedies and diabetes management. Have you ever wondered why some people with diabetes seem to navigate their condition with ease while others struggle daily? The difference often lies not in their medical treatment, but in their understanding of how natural supplements and foods can work synergistically with conventional medicine. When was the last time your doctor spent more than a few minutes discussing how cinnamon might affect your blood glucose levels, or how certain herbs might reduce inflammation that's making your condition worse? Let me ask you something personal. How would your life change if you could reduce your medication dosage safely under your doctor's supervision? What would it mean to wake up with more energy, less pain, and a clearer mind? These aren't just dreams but realities for many who have discovered the power of natural diabetes management after 50. The truth is that our bodies change dramatically as we age. The strategies that might have worked in our 40s often need adjustment as we move into our 50s, 60s, and beyond. Has anyone ever explained to you how your liver function affects your blood sugar regulation differently after 50? Or why certain natural compounds become more critical for your cellular health with each passing year? Imagine having a toolbox filled with natural solutions that complement your medical treatment. Tools that not only help control your diabetes, but also address the root causes of inflammation, oxidative stress, and metabolic dysfunction. Wouldn't that give you peace of mind and a sense of control over your health journey? But here's something even more intriguing. What if these same natural solutions could create financial opportunities for you? Have you considered how sharing your success story might help others while creating a modest additional income stream? Many people in our community have found that their health transformation stories have become valuable resources for others, creating unexpected prosperity in their retirement years. Let's start by exploring the power of bitter melon, a natural remedy that researchers are increasingly excited about. Did you know that compounds in bitter melon mimic insulin in your body, potentially helping cells absorb glucose more effectively? Studies show that consuming bitter melon regularly may help lower fasting blood glucose levels in some people with type 2 diabetes. But here's the question. Do you know the right way to prepare bitter melon to maximize its benefits while minimizing its notoriously bitter taste? Some people find that starting with just a quarter teaspoon of bitter melon powder in water before meals helps their body adjust to its potent effects. Others prefer to include it in smoothies where other flavors can mask its bitterness. Have you tried either approach? If you're struggling with consistent high morning blood sugar readings, bitter melon might be worth exploring with your healthcare provider's knowledge. Next, let's talk about the surprising power of fenugreek seeds. Have you noticed how some spices seem to make you feel better after meals? Fenugreek seeds contain fiber and compounds that may slow carbohydrate digestion and sugar absorption, potentially reducing post-meal blood sugar spikes. Research suggests that taking fenugreek seed extract may improve glycemic control and insulin sensitivity in people with type 2 diabetes. But how exactly should you incorporate fenugreek into your daily routine? Some find success soaking a teaspoon of seeds overnight and drinking the water in the morning, while others prefer to sprinkle the ground seeds on food. What method might work best with your current morning routine? And have you considered combining it with cinnamon for potentially enhanced effects? Speaking of cinnamon, this familiar spice deserves special attention. Research suggests that certain compounds in cinnamon may act similarly to insulin, helping transport glucose into your cells. Studies have found that consuming cinnamon regularly may improve insulin sensitivity and lower blood sugar levels in people with type 2 diabetes. But did you know there are different types of cinnamon and some are more beneficial for blood sugar control than others? Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon, contains less coumarin, a compound that can be harmful to the liver in large amounts, than the more common cassia cinnamon. Are you checking which type you're using? And are you aware of the optimal daily amount for blood sugar management? Most studies showing benefits used between 1 to 6 grams daily, but finding your personal optimal dose may require some experimentation under medical supervision. Have you ever considered the powerful impact of magnesium on diabetes management? Many people over 50 are deficient in this crucial mineral that participates in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including those involved in glucose metabolism. Research indicates that magnesium supplementation may improve insulin sensitivity and help lower blood sugar levels in people with type 2 diabetes who are deficient. What foods rich in magnesium are you currently including in your diet? Dark leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains are excellent sources, but sometimes supplementation is necessary to reach optimal levels. Have you had your magnesium levels checked recently? And did you know that certain medications commonly prescribed to older adults can deplete magnesium stores? Now let's explore the remarkable potential of berberine, a compound found in several plants like barberry, golden seal, and Oregon grape. Have you heard about this natural remedy that some researchers are calling nature's metformin? Clinical studies suggest that berberine may lower blood glucose levels by improving insulin sensitivity and reducing glucose production in the liver. Some research even indicates it may be as effective as certain diabetes medications for some people. But berberine isn't just beneficial for blood sugar control, it may also help reduce cholesterol levels and inflammation, addressing multiple aspects of metabolic health simultaneously. Isn't that the kind of comprehensive support we all need as we age? What changes might you notice if you address not just your blood sugar, but also the underlying inflammation that's driving multiple health concerns? If you're finding this information valuable, type 1 in the comments below. I'd love to know. You're with me on this journey of natural diabetes management. Let's continue with the powerful effects of alpha-lipoic acid, ALA, a natural antioxidant that your body produces in small amounts. As we age, our natural production decreases, yet our need for this powerful compound increases. Research suggests that ALA supplementation may improve insulin sensitivity, reduce oxidative stress, and help alleviate peripheral neuropathy symptoms. That painful tingling or numbness many people with diabetes experience in their hands and feet. Have you noticed increasing discomfort in your extremities over the years? Many people simply accept this as an inevitable part of diabetes. But what if you could reduce these symptoms naturally? Some studies have shown that 600 to 1200 milliliters of ALA daily may help reduce neuropathic pain and improve nerve function. Isn't that worth exploring as a complement to your current treatment? Another natural ally for diabetes management after 50 is chromium, a trace mineral that enhances insulin's action in the body. Research suggests that chromium supplementation may improve glucose tolerance and reduce insulin resistance in some people with type 2 diabetes. But did you know that chromium absorption decreases with age, making supplementation potentially more important for those over 50? Foods like broccoli, green beans, and whole grains contain chromium, but the amounts can vary greatly depending on the soil they're grown in. Have you considered whether your diet provides adequate chromium? And are you aware that high sugar diets can increase chromium excretion, potentially creating a vicious cycle of deficiency and blood sugar dysregulation? Now let's talk about an often overlooked aspect of diabetes management: stress reduction through adaptogenic herbs. Chronic stress elevates cortisol levels, which can directly increase blood glucose and insulin resistance. Adaptogenic herbs, like ashwagandha, holy basil, and rhodiola, may help your body adapt to stress, potentially improving glucose metabolism indirectly. When was the last time you considered how your stress levels might be affecting your blood sugar readings? Many people focus exclusively on diet while neglecting the powerful impact of stress management. Have you explored how combining stress-reducing practices with adaptogens might create synergistic benefits for your metabolic health? One particularly interesting adaptogen for people with diabetes is Gymnema sylvestre, a herb used in Ayurvedic medicine for centuries. Its Hindi name, gurmar, translates to sugar destroyer. an appropriate name given its remarkable properties. Research suggests that compounds in gymnema may block sugar receptors on your taste buds, reducing sugar cravings, while also potentially regenerating insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. Have you struggled with persistent sugar cravings that sabotage your best intentions? What might change if those cravings were naturally reduced? Some people report that taking gymnema before meals not only helps with blood sugar control, but also naturally diminishes their desire for sweet foods. Could this be the missing link in your diabetes management strategy? Let's also explore the benefits of bitter foods beyond bitter melon. Traditional medical systems worldwide recognize the value of bitter flavors for metabolic health. Dandelion greens, arugula, endive, and other bitter leafy vegetables may stimulate digestive enzymes and bile production, potentially improving your body's ability to process carbohydrates effectively. How often do you include bitter flavors in your meals? In our modern food environment, we've largely eliminated bitterness in favor of sweet, salty, and fatty tastes. But what if reintroducing these traditional bitter foods could help rebalance your metabolism? Have you considered starting meals with small amounts of bitter foods to potentially improve digestion and blood sugar response to the entire meal? Now let's talk about the powerful impact of fiber on blood sugar management. Soluble fibers from foods like flax seeds, chia seeds, and psyllium form a gel-like substance in your digestive tract, slowing carbohydrate absorption and improving glucose response. Research suggests that consuming adequate fiber may significantly improve glycemic control in people with type 2 diabetes. Are you currently getting the recommended 25-30 grams of fiber daily? Most Americans consume less than half that amount. What simple changes could you make to increase your fiber intake naturally? And did you know that certain fibers act as prebiotics, feeding beneficial gut bacteria that may further improve metabolic health? This brings us to an exciting frontier in diabetes research, the gut microbiome. Emerging evidence suggests that the trillions of bacteria in your digestive tract play a crucial role in glucose metabolism, insulin sensitivity, and inflammation. Probiotic foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi may help restore a healthy bacterial balance that supports better blood sugar control. Have you noticed connections between your digestive health and blood sugar patterns? Many people report improvements in both areas when they focus on nurturing their gut microbiome. What might change if you included fermented foods in your diet more regularly? And how might combining prebiotic fibers with probiotic foods create synergistic benefits for your overall metabolic health? If you're still with me and finding value in these insights, please type 1 in the comments. I want to make sure I'm providing information that truly helps you on your health journey. Let's now explore the potential benefits of vinegar, particularly apple cider vinegar, ACV, for blood sugar management. Research suggests that consuming vinegar before carbohydrate-containing meals may reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes by slowing gastric emptying and improving insulin sensitivity. Some studies show that just 2 tablespoons of ACV before meals can reduce post-meal glucose levels by up to 20% in people with insulin resistance. Have you tried this simple strategy before meals? Many find that mixing ACV with water and consuming it about 15 to 30 minutes before eating helps modulate their blood sugar response. Others prefer to use vinegar in salad dressings or food preparation. What approach might integrate most seamlessly into your current routine? Another powerful ally for diabetes management is regular physical activity. But as we age, traditional exercise sometimes becomes challenging. Have you considered how gentle movement practices like Tai Chi and yoga might benefit your metabolic health? Research suggests that these mind-body exercises may improve insulin sensitivity, reduce stress hormones, and promote healthy weight management, all critical factors for diabetes control after 50. What's stopping you from incorporating more movement into your daily life? Many people feel intimidated by exercise or believe they need to engage in intense workouts to see benefits. But did you know that even short walks after meals can significantly reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes? What simple movement practice might you enjoy enough to maintain consistently? Now let's talk about the timing of your meals, an often overlooked aspect of blood sugar management. Research on time-restricted eating suggests that aligning your food intake with your body's natural circadian rhythms may improve insulin sensitivity and glucose tolerance. Simply limiting your eating window to 8 to 10 hours daily, for example, eating between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m., may provide metabolic benefits without changing what you eat. Have you paid attention to when you eat, not just what you eat? Many people find that their blood sugar control improves when they avoid late-night eating and allow for longer overnight fasting periods. What eating schedule might work best with your lifestyle and preferences? And how might adjusting your meal timing complement the natural remedies we've discussed? As we explore these natural approaches to diabetes management, it's important to address the power of adequate sleep. Research consistently shows that poor sleep can increase insulin resistance, elevate stress hormones, and disrupt hunger hormones, all factors that can worsen diabetes control. Natural sleep-supporting remedies like magnesium, valerian root, and passion flower may help improve sleep quality without the side effects of prescription sleep medications. How would you rate your sleep quality? Many people accept poor sleep as an inevitable part of aging, but what if improving your sleep could also improve your blood sugar control? Have you explored natural sleep supports that might help you achieve deeper, more restorative rest? Let's also discuss the potential benefits of specific cooking methods and food combinations for blood sugar management. Did you know that cooling cooked starches like potatoes, rice, and pasta creates resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that resists digestion in the small intestine and acts more like fiber? Research suggests that consuming resistant starch may improve insulin sensitivity and reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes. Have you experimented with cooling and reheating starchy foods to increase their resistant starch content? Or tried adding acidic ingredients like vinegar or lemon juice to carbohydrate-containing meals to potentially slow their glycemic impact? These simple food preparation strategies might offer significant benefits for your metabolic health. Now, let's explore the connection between vitamin D and diabetes management. Research suggests that vitamin D deficiency is common in people with type 2 diabetes and may contribute to insulin resistance and impaired beta cell function. Supplementation may improve glycemic control in those who are deficient. Have you had your vitamin D levels checked recently? As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight, making supplementation more important. What might change if you optimized your vitamin D status? And did you know that vitamin D works synergistically with magnesium and vitamin K2, making it important to consider these nutrients together? Another valuable natural approach involves using specific culinary herbs and spices beyond cinnamon. Turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, has potent anti-inflammatory properties that may benefit metabolic health. Ginger may improve insulin sensitivity and reduce oxidative stress. Cloves, rosemary, and oregano all contain compounds that may help manage blood sugar through various mechanisms. How diverse is your spice cabinet? Many people use the same limited set of seasonings out of habit, missing opportunities to include these metabolic supporting ingredients. What new herb or spice might you try incorporating into your cooking this week? And have you considered using herbal teas as another way to access the benefits of these plants? Let's also address the importance of mindful eating for blood sugar management. Research suggests that eating slowly, savoring each bite, and paying attention to hunger and fullness cues may improve digestion, reduce overeating, and lead to better glycemic response. Stress eating and distracted eating, on the other hand, can lead to poor food choices and impaired metabolic response. How present are you during meals? Many of us eat while watching television, working, or scrolling through our phones, barely noticing what or how much we're consuming. What might change if you dedicated just one meal per day to mindful eating? And how might combining mindfulness with the natural remedies we've discussed enhance their effectiveness? Now let's explore an often overlooked factor in diabetes management: environmental toxins. Research suggests that certain chemicals in plastics, pesticides, and household products may act as obesogens and diabetogens, disrupting metabolic function and potentially contributing to insulin resistance. Natural detoxification supports like chlorella, cilantro, and milk thistle may help your body eliminate these harmful compounds more effectively. Have you considered how your daily exposure to these chemicals might be affecting your metabolic health? What simple changes could you make to reduce your toxic burden, like switching to glass food storage containers, choosing organic produce when possible, or filtering your drinking water? These seemingly small adjustments might have significant long-term benefits for your diabetes management. If you're still with me and finding value in these natural approaches, please type 1 in the comments. Your engagement helps me create more content that truly addresses your needs and interests. Let's now discuss the exciting potential of certain mushrooms for diabetes management. Reishi, maitake, and lion's mane mushrooms contain unique compounds that may help regulate blood glucose, reduce inflammation, and support overall metabolic health. Some research suggests that the polysaccharides in these mushrooms may improve insulin sensitivity and help protect pancreatic beta cells. Have you incorporated medicinal mushrooms into your health routine? Many people find that mushroom extracts, in supplement form or dried mushroom powders added to beverages, provide benefits they can feel. What might change if you included these powerful fungi in your natural diabetes management strategy? Another promising area of research involves specific amino acids for blood sugar regulation. L-carnitine, L-arginine, and taurine may all play roles in improving insulin sensitivity, supporting healthy blood vessel function, and promoting optimal glucose metabolism. These amino acids decline with age, making supplementation potentially more important after 50. Are you getting adequate protein to supply these essential amino acids? Many older adults unknowingly consume insufficient protein, especially as appetite naturally decreases with age. What simple changes could you make to ensure optimal amino acid status? And have you considered how combining protein with carbohydrates at meals might improve your glycemic response? Let's also explore the potential benefits of certain fruits, despite their natural sugar content. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries contain polyphenols that may improve insulin sensitivity while providing relatively low glycemic impact. Avocados provide healthy fats that can slow carbohydrate absorption and improve overall metabolic health. Have you been avoiding fruits entirely due to concerns about their sugar content? What if selectively including low glycemic fruits could actually improve your long-term diabetes management while providing essential nutrients? And did you know that consuming fruits as part of a mixed meal containing protein and healthy fats further reduces their glycemic impact? Now let's discuss hydration, a simple yet powerful factor in blood sugar control. Research suggests that chronic mild dehydration may contribute to elevated blood glucose levels by increasing vasopressin, a hormone that prompts the liver to produce more glucose. Adequate hydration, particularly with mineral-rich water, may support better insulin sensitivity and help maintain stable blood sugar levels. How much water are you drinking daily? Many people, especially as they age, have a diminished thirst response and unknowingly become chronically dehydrated. What strategies might help you maintain optimal hydration throughout the day? And have you considered how adding a pinch of mineral-rich salt to your water might enhance its metabolic benefits? Another valuable approach involves focusing on your omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. Modern diets typically contain excessive amounts of inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids relative to anti-inflammatory omega-3s. Research suggests that increasing omega-3 consumption from sources like fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts may improve insulin sensitivity and reduce the inflammation that often accompanies diabetes. Have you considered how your fatty acid balance might be affecting your metabolic health? Many people focus exclusively on reducing fat without addressing this crucial ratio. What simple dietary adjustments could help optimize your omega balance? And did you know that certain omega-3 supplements specifically formulated for blood sugar support may provide additional benefits beyond standard fish oil? Let's also explore the potential benefits of specific amino acids for blood sugar regulation. L-carnitine, L-arginine, and taurine may all play roles in improving insulin sensitivity, supporting healthy blood vessel function, and promoting optimal glucose metabolism. These amino acids decline with age, making supplementation potentially more important after 50. Are you getting adequate protein to supply these essential amino acids? Many older adults unknowingly consume insufficient protein, especially as appetite naturally decreases with age. What simple changes could you make to ensure optimal amino acid status? And have you considered how combining protein with carbohydrates at meals might improve your glycemic response? Now let's discuss something truly exciting: how sharing your natural health journey might create financial opportunities while helping others. Have you noticed how people are increasingly seeking authentic information from those who've actually experienced health transformations? Your story of managing diabetes naturally could become a valuable resource for others, while potentially creating a modest income stream. What specific aspect of your diabetes management journey might be most helpful to share? Some find success creating simple blogs documenting their experiences with various natural approaches. Others prefer recording podcast interviews or participating in online communities. The beautiful thing about this approach is that helping others actually reinforces your own healthy habits, creating a virtuous cycle of wellness and prosperity. As we conclude, let me ask you, what one natural approach discussed today resonates most strongly with you? Which strategy feels most aligned with your current health needs and lifestyle? Remember, the most effective natural solution is the one you'll actually implement consistently. Sometimes the simplest changes yield the most powerful results when maintained over time. I hope you found value in exploring these natural approaches to diabetes management after 50. The integration of traditional wisdom with modern research offers remarkable possibilities for those willing to explore beyond conventional medical approaches alone. By addressing the root causes of metabolic dysfunction, inflammation, insulin resistance, oxidative stress, and nutritional deficiencies, these natural strategies may help you reclaim control of your health one step at a time. If you've enjoyed this exploration of natural diabetes management, please type 1 in the comments below. Your engagement helps me create more content tailored to your specific needs and interests. Remember, your health journey is uniquely yours, and these natural approaches can be personalized to address your individual circumstances. Here's to your health, vitality, and prosperity in the years ahead. Have you ever considered the powerful impact of traditional Eastern remedies on diabetes management? Ancient healing systems like traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurveda have utilized specific herbs for blood sugar balance for thousands of years. Modern research is now confirming what these traditions have long known: that certain plant compounds can significantly improve metabolic function when used properly. Take amla, Indian gooseberry, for instance. Have you heard about this remarkable fruit? Studies suggest it may help regulate glucose metabolism while providing one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C on the planet. This potent antioxidant support becomes increasingly important after 50, as our cells face mounting oxidative stress that can worsen diabetes complications. How might your health change if you added just 1 teaspoon of amla powder to your daily regimen? Some people find that mixing amla with a small amount of honey helps mask its tartness, while potentially enhancing its blood sugar balancing effects through an interesting paradox. Certain compounds in raw honey may actually improve glucose metabolism despite its sweetness. Isn't it fascinating how natural compounds work synergistically in ways pharmaceutical approaches often can't replicate? Another traditional remedy gaining scientific attention is goat's rue, the plant from which the diabetes medication metformin was originally derived. This herb contains natural compounds that may help reduce glucose production in the liver while improving cellular insulin sensitivity. Have you discussed herbal supplements like these with your healthcare provider? Many doctors are becoming more open to integrative approaches when patients bring well-researched information to appointments. What many people don't realize is that blood sugar management isn't just about what you consume. It's also about when you're exposed to light. Have you noticed how your energy and hunger patterns shift with the seasons? Research on circadian rhythms suggests that morning sunlight exposure helps regulate glucose metabolism and insulin sensitivity throughout the day. This becomes especially important after 50, when our circadian systems naturally become less robust. Could something as simple as spending 15-20 minutes outside shortly after waking improve your metabolic health? Many find that this practice not only helps stabilize blood sugar, but also improves mood, sleep quality, and overall vitality. What might change if you added this zero-cost intervention to your daily routine? And have you considered how artificial light exposure in the evening might be counteracting your best efforts at blood sugar control? Let's also discuss the profound impact of gratitude practices on metabolic health. This might sound surprising. How could simply appreciating what you have possibly affect your blood sugar? But research shows that chronic stress and negative emotional states trigger hormonal cascades that directly increase blood glucose levels and insulin resistance. Gratitude practices have been shown to reduce stress hormones and promote parasympathetic nervous system activity, creating physiological conditions that support healthier glucose metabolism. When was the last time you took a moment to consciously appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small? Many find that keeping a simple gratitude journal, listing 3 things they're thankful for each evening, helps shift their overall emotional state in ways that measurably improve physical health markers. Could adding this practice to your evening routine create subtle but meaningful changes in your diabetes management? Now let's explore the remarkable benefits of specific minerals beyond magnesium. Chromium, vanadium, and zinc all play crucial roles in glucose metabolism and insulin signaling. Research suggests that adequate levels of these minerals may improve insulin sensitivity and help maintain healthy blood sugar levels. Yet many people over 50 have suboptimal levels due to decreased absorption, medication interactions, or dietary patterns. Have you had your mineral status evaluated recently? Many standard blood tests don't accurately reflect cellular mineral levels, potentially missing crucial deficiencies. What might change if you optimized these key minerals through targeted supplementation under professional guidance? And did you know that certain mineral combinations work synergistically, potentially providing benefits greater than the sum of their parts? Let's also address the power of proper food sequencing for blood sugar management. Research suggests that consuming foods in a specific order during meals, vegetables and protein before carbohydrates, may significantly reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes. This simple strategy can reduce glucose excursions by up to 30% in some people, without changing what you eat, only the order in which you eat it. Have you experimented with food sequencing at meals? Many find this approach remarkably effective, yet easy to implement in daily life. What might change if you made this one simple adjustment to your eating pattern? And have you considered how combining food sequencing with pre-meal bitter herbs might create even greater benefits for your blood sugar control? If you're finding these insights valuable for your health journey, please type 1 in the comments. Your engagement helps me create content that truly addresses what matters most to you. Now let's explore an often overlooked aspect of natural diabetes management: the healing power of community and social connection. Research consistently shows that social isolation increases inflammation, stress hormones, and insulin resistance, potentially worsening diabetes management. Conversely, meaningful social connections can improve metabolic markers through multiple physiological pathways. How rich is your social network? Many people find that their social circles naturally contract after 50, especially following retirement or the empty nest phase. What simple steps might you take to nurture existing relationships or develop new ones? And have you considered how sharing your health journey with others might not only strengthen those connections, but also provide mutual support and accountability? Let's also discuss the remarkable benefits of forest bathing, Shinrin-yoku, for diabetes management. This Japanese practice of immersing yourself in forest environments has been shown to reduce stress hormones, lower blood pressure, and improve glucose metabolism. The phytoncides released by trees appear to have specific benefits for immune function and inflammatory balance, both crucial for optimal diabetes management. When was the last time you spent quality time in nature, not just passing through but truly immersing yourself in the experience? Many find that even brief exposures to natural environments can produce measurable improvements in metabolic markers. What green space near your home might become part of your regular health routine? And have you considered how combining mindful walking in nature with the timing strategies we discussed earlier might enhance the benefits of both practices? Another valuable approach involves strategic use of specific essential oils for blood sugar support. Research suggests that cinnamon, Bark clove and coriander seed oils contain compounds that may improve insulin sensitivity when used appropriately. Inhaling these oils may stimulate the olfactory system, which has direct connections to brain regions involved in metabolic regulation. Have you explored how aromatherapy might complement your other natural approaches to diabetes management? Many find that diffusing these oils or applying properly diluted versions topically provides benefits they can feel. What might change if you added this sensory dimension to your health routine? And have you considered how combining specific essential oils with the mindfulness practices we discussed might create synergistic effects? Let's also address the importance of targeted digestive support for optimal blood sugar management. As we age, digestive enzyme production naturally declines, potentially compromising our ability to properly break down and assimilate nutrients. Digestive bitters, apple cider vinegar, and enzyme supplements may all support more efficient digestion, potentially improving nutrient status while reducing the glycemic impact of meals. Have you noticed changes in your digestive comfort or efficiency as you've gotten older? Many accept these changes as inevitable aspects of aging, without realizing they can be addressed naturally. What might change if you supported your digestive function more effectively? And have you considered how improved digestion might enhance the benefits of the nutritional approaches we've already discussed? Now, let's explore the fascinating connection between oral health and diabetes management. Research consistently shows bidirectional relationships between periodontal disease and blood sugar control. Gum inflammation can worsen insulin resistance, while elevated blood sugar can accelerate gum disease. Natural approaches like coconut, oil pulling, herbal mouthwashes, and targeted nutritional support may help break this vicious cycle. How would you rate your oral health? Many people overlook this crucial aspect of overall wellness, not realizing how significantly it impacts metabolic function. What simple natural practices might you add to your daily routine to support both oral health and blood sugar management simultaneously? And have you considered how addressing low-grade oral infections might reduce systemic inflammation that's potentially interfering with your body's insulin signaling? Let's also discuss the power of proper breathing patterns for metabolic health. Research suggests that chronic shallow chest breathing can trigger stress responses that elevate blood sugar, while slow, deep diaphragmatic breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, potentially improving insulin sensitivity. Simple breathing practices performed for just a few minutes several times daily may yield significant benefits for your overall metabolic function. Have you paid attention to your habitual breathing patterns? Many unknowingly develop dysfunctional breathing habits that subtly impact their physiological state throughout the day. What might change if you incorporated brief breathing breaks into your daily routine? And have you considered how combining specific breathing practices with the herbal approaches we've discussed might enhance the effectiveness of both? Another valuable natural approach involves targeted hydration strategies. Beyond simply drinking enough water, the mineral content and timing of your fluid intake can significantly impact glucose metabolism. Research suggests that consuming hydrogen-rich water or water with specific electrolyte profiles may improve insulin sensitivity and reduce oxidative stress that contributes to diabetes complications. Are you paying attention to not just how much you drink, but what you drink and when? Many focus exclusively on water quantity, without considering its quality or optimal timing throughout the day. What might change if you refined your hydration strategy to specifically support metabolic health? And have you explored how adding specific minerals or antioxidants to your water might create additional benefits? Let's also address a fascinating but often overlooked aspect of diabetes management: the power of proper light exposure. Research on photobiomodulation suggests that specific wavelengths of red and near-infrared light may improve cellular energy production, reduce inflammation, and enhance insulin signaling. These therapeutic wavelengths can be accessed through sunlight at specific times of day or through targeted light therapy devices. Have you paid attention to the quality of light you're exposed to throughout the day? Many spend most of their time under artificial lighting that lacks the full spectrum needed for optimal metabolism. What might change if you prioritized morning sunlight exposure while minimizing blue light in the evenings? And have you explored how combining proper light exposure with the timing strategies we discussed earlier might create synergistic benefits for your metabolic health. Now, let's discuss how these natural approaches to diabetes management might create unexpected financial opportunities in your life. Have you noticed the growing market for authentic health information based on personal experience? Your journey with natural diabetes management could become valuable content that helps others while potentially generating supplemental income through various channels. What unique perspective or experience might you contribute to this conversation? Some find success creating instructional content about preparing blood sugar-friendly meals. Others share their personal tracking systems for monitoring how different natural approaches affect their individual metrics. Some even develop community support groups that create mutual accountability while sharing practical wisdom. The possibilities are as diverse as the people exploring them. If you've stayed with me this far and found value in these insights, please type 1 in the comments. Your engagement helps me create content that truly addresses what matters most to you in your health journey. As we approach the conclusion of our exploration, I want to emphasize the importance of personalization in natural diabetes management. Each person's body responds uniquely to different approaches based on their genetic makeup, gut microbiome, lifestyle factors, and specific manifestation of metabolic dysfunction. What works beautifully for one person might produce minimal results for another. This is why tracking your personal responses to different interventions becomes so crucial. Have you developed a system for monitoring how specific natural approaches affect your individual blood sugar patterns? Many find that keeping a simple journal noting which interventions they try alongside their glucose readings helps identify their personal metabolic magic, the specific combinations that work best for their unique physiology. Remember that natural diabetes management isn't about finding the one perfect solution. It's about building a personalized toolbox of approaches that work synergistically to support your metabolic health from multiple angles simultaneously. Some tools might address insulin sensitivity directly, others might reduce inflammation or oxidative stress, while still others might support proper sleep, stress management, or digestive function, all factors that influence blood sugar regulation. What might change if you approached your health as this kind of integrated system, rather than focusing exclusively on blood glucose numbers? Many find that this holistic perspective not only improves their diabetes management, but also enhances their overall quality of life, energy levels, cognitive function, and emotional well-being. Isn't that the true measure of successful health optimization? Not just better numbers, but a more vibrant experience of life itself? As we wrap up, I want to acknowledge something important. Navigating diabetes after 50 isn't always easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and days when your best efforts don't seem to yield the results you hope for. This is normal and part of every health journey. What matters most isn't perfection but persistence, the willingness to learn from experiences, adjust approaches, and continue moving forward with compassion for yourself and your body. Remember that your body isn't your enemy. It's doing the best it can with the resources and information it has available. Natural approaches to diabetes management are fundamentally about providing better resources and information to your cellular systems, creating conditions under which healing and balance can emerge naturally. This perspective of partnership rather than battle with your body can transform not just your physical health but your emotional relationship with the aging process itself. I hope this exploration of natural approaches to diabetes management after 50 has sparked new possibilities for your health journey. By combining ancient wisdom with modern research, you have access to a remarkable array of tools that can complement conventional medical care while potentially reducing your need for medications and improving your overall quality of life. What one approach resonates most strongly with you? What will you try first? Remember that even small changes, when maintained consistently, can yield profound results over time. Your health journey is uniquely yours, an ongoing exploration of what helps your individual body thrive. May this information serve as a valuable compass on that journey, guiding you toward increased vitality, comfort, and well-being in the years ahead. If you found value in this discussion, please type 1 in the comments below. Your engagement not only helps me create more relevant content, but also builds our community of health-conscious individuals sharing wisdom and support. Here's to your health, vitality, and prosperity, because true wealth always begins with well-being.